Was there supposed to be some sound? Some
Didn't
intro
work.
sound, maybe?
Didn't work for some reason. Don't know why.
Well, that seems to be the theme of this week. It doesn't work. We don't know why.
Don't know why. Didn't work. But it's okay.
Because we're here.
We're here. Exactly.
And most of things are working. So we're 98% through things
it's
working.
about right, isn't it?
Yeah. If you squint just right, maybe around 92%.
So yes, we should probably begin the podcast.
Let us begin the podcast. Prepare yourselves for our very last new news of 2022. That's right, we're wrapping things up and getting ready for our Game Awards show, which is coming to your face next week. Remember, guys, we have a link on our Discord and on our Twitter where you can actually vote, put in your answers, and be a part of our Game Awards show. I'm joined with Lee, and we're going to cover all the Xbox news this week and get in before the real, not the real, but the unofficial Game Awards takes over all the news.
The other one.
The other one, the one that we don't mention.
No, it does not exist.
Mr. Lee, how are you doing on this fine Wednesday evening?
I'm all right. I'm glad that you've discovered the same issues I have, though. I think that's good.
Yes, I love it. You pay money for some software that's supposed to make your mic work better.
Yes.
And suddenly it breaks the world.
Yes.
Everything broken, all gone.
All done. And then mine set up not even using half of it because it didn't work properly. I was like, I'll just use it this way.
Well, now I know what the project is going to be for this weekend, is to sit down and try to figure out how the heck this Rode software works.
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird, definitely.
It is so strange.
Yeah.
It almost gives you too much power, do you think?
Well, you can cut out stuff. So I've been playing with it, and I'm only showing virtual browser and system. And that's purely for me sending information out to you, really, or to the listener.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't use it for listening to you because I can just use the headphones and that works okay. That's what I discovered, is simplify it.
Well, I want to get everything going through the Rode because I paid $1 for the software.
Yeah, I paid $6 a month for the software.
Well, see, it must be doing something in the background to make the audio better.
Yeah, my big bottom's there.
Yeah, I mean, so is mine now. I got a new big bottom.
Yep.
So people will be like, man, that Carl sounds like he's got a big bottom now.
And we got that as well. Just to waken everybody up.
So many noises. There's extra buttons.
Yes. Oh, well, I've turned off my voice changer. I don't use that, but I've got that installed as well.
Where did the voice changer come from? Because that's not in Unify, is it?
It's a legato thing. Let's do that. It's a plugin for that, but it actually works separately.
That's interesting.
It's really cool. It does work quite well. Well, I was singing, wasn't I? So, you know.
Yes. The singing is great. I think you should sing more on the podcast with the voice changer.
With the voice changer, yes. Not just normal singing, because that would be rubbish.
Not just normal.
No.
That would be a bit weird.
Indeed, yes. So this is the last one of the year game news, and there's not much news.
Well, yeah. I think we might need to do like a news special after the unofficial Game Awards show because that's when all the other news will probably
That's
land.
right. Well, then we can talk about PlayStation games, can't we?
Well, I mean, we'll talk about all the exciting news and none of the other news that comes out.
Because I'm sure there'll be a whole bunch of what do they call those things? There'll be a whole bunch of trailers, game trailers and stuff.
Oh, yes, game trailers. And there's a rumor that Starfield's release date, the actual day, will be announced.
Interestingly, the top story of Pure Xbox is Todd Howard on Starfield's Xbox exclusivity. It's awesome. It's just awesome. So there must be something happening because I've seen more Starfield stuff appearing.
Yes, Xbox is wheeling out old Todd in front of people.
Yeah.
And he's basically waving his hands around going, Starfield is great.
Yeah.
And the most interesting thing as well to come out of this is that he says the Xbox game team, the one who helped publish and polish games, is currently working with Bethesda to make sure Starfield launches in a super polished state.
Oh, okay.
And there's another quote that I read from him today to say he was talking about Starfield on the Xbox Series S, and the quote was, "The game just sings."
Well, yeah, because you can do do 2 different levels of game, it's fine. It's okay. PC have been doing it for many, many moons.
Many moons. But I mean, if he's saying that the game just sings on the Series X, then I think we're going to get probably the most polished Bethesda game to come out of the studio.
I was just watching, so I put on a YouTube video now at the beginning, and I was watching it. It was actually Starfield, bizarrely enough. I put in 2023 games. It looks so much like No Man's Sky.
You say that, but I've seen a Twitter thread of someone going through the differences and actually saying what the difference between No Man's Sky and Starfield will be.
Okay, so it will be different then. It was just funny. I was just watching it going, that, especially when you look at the characters standing there in their full kind of spacesuits.
There's only so much you can do when you're in space.
I know, but it just looks the same. That's all. That's so funny.
Well, No Man's Sky is an exploration sandbox, and Starfield is going to be an RPG. So very different, very different.
So you're trying to tell me you never played Fallout 4 and went and built lots of stuff and took out a village and did lots of exploring?
No, Fallout 4 was great. I enjoyed Fallout 4. I mean, it's no New Vegas, but it's still a good Fallout game.
It's solid, yeah.
So I reckon, Fallout or Skyrim in space, it's going to be great.
Okay.
I just think what they can do on the Xbox, because they're not chained to having to release it on other consoles. It's basically PC and Xbox. You can make it as perfect as you want.
Yep. Let's hope they do.
Especially being a first-party studio.
Yes, we'll see, won't we, when it comes out, if it comes out.
I get the feeling you're a bit dubious.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. This game's been way too long in the cooking and the kind of being prepared and gone really, really quiet. A bit like Halo is my concern.
Yeah, Halo is a different beast completely, I think.
But, yeah, we'll see.
I reckon Starfield's going to come out and we are going to turn into the Starfield podcast. What have you been playing this week? Starfield. Oh, What did you do in Starfield? And because it's so big and so open, I reckon all of our stories are going to be super different.
Okay.
I'm hopeful.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're hopeful. I will wait and see if it comes out.
Have you started planning your character yet? Like what character you're wanting to play?
No. Have you met me?
You're just going to jump and get big guns and just go shoot things, aren't you?
Yes. Yes, of course. Why are you even saying that? You're so funny. No, of course I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go in there, dad build it, and they'll be away. And then enjoy the story.
Yeah, build it.
I want to find my gun and my armor that suits me, and I can, my AR probably, and a sniper rifle, and armor that will protect me from dying too much. I'm in. I'm done.
Man, That's so different.
Basically, how I played Cyberpunk. I went right. Oh, this stuff works.
Yeah, don't need to change anything. I can aim well.
I don't know, wearing a skirt and a nice gold, gold crop top.
Yeah.
Oh, was it a
You
crop
look
top?
fantastic.
I did look fantastic with my gold beard.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. You're going to jump back into Cyberpunk when the DLC launches, and you're going to go, oh, I left it like this. Ugh.
I don't know. I jumped in already when they added the extra stuff, and I didn't. Because you can't see your character that often, so it's fine.
Yeah. It's a pity. I wish you could see your character a lot more. Because then it would make buying all the clothes worth it.
Yeah, that's right, yes. All those hours you spent.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. Should we do the charts? Let's do the final charts of the year.
Yeah, let's see. Where are they sitting at for the last week of November 2022?
Yeah, 28th of November.
Something exciting.
Well, vaguely interesting. Obviously, Modern Warfare 2's at the top, and then Fortnite. And Minecraft's jumped top one, which is nice, over Overwatch.
Oh, yeah, interesting. I wonder why.
Because it's Minecraft, and Overwatch is a bit boring.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't get these games which nothing changes. You keep repeating, and there's no upgrades. There's no kind of bonuses. I don't understand Fortnite because of that reason. You start with nothing every time.
Well, Overwatch 2 just got Season 2 announced, didn't it?
Oh, well, that made it drop in place.
Change.
Okay. Yeah, it's just not me. GTA 5 is 5, because that's where it's been for a while now. FIFA's gone up a place or two because of the World Cup, I suspect. Everyone's being England and winning.
Yep, everyone's been quite excited.
Or playing Brazil and actually looking good when they win. Roblox has gone up 5 places.
Why?
Yes. Exactly. Re-entry. Well, there's nothing. Yes, exactly. It's not even in the. It's not a weekly game quest thing or nothing like that. It's just because.
Well, yeah, Roblox. Maybe
Roblox.
because everyone got Series S's for Black Friday or something.
Oh, mate, I was thinking maybe the kids off school or something.
Oh, yeah, true. The kids are off school. Roblox goes up.
Yeah. Battlefield 2042 is actually a re-entry at number 9, which is a really high entry for that game, considering it's dead.
Who would have thought putting a game on Game Pass would actually revive it?
I know, but this much, this is insane.
I'm quite impressed, actually.
Yeah, it's really good. Fit for Forza 5 is up a place. Epic Legend's still dropping. Halo's still dropping. Destiny's stuck at 13, which is really a place for it. Cause used to be a top 10 game. Rainbow Six Siege, the same. Used to be a top 10 game. It's dropped off. Foolish people playing Fall Guys for no reason. Must hate themselves.
Sometimes I worry you don't like fun.
That's right. Gungrave Gore is a new entry at 19, which is quite cool. I feel
higher than I expected.
Very, very much higher than expected. Yes. It's a particular type of game, I think, as well. Like, it's not everyone's cup of tea, this sort of game.
For sure.
And I feel like it will drop off real quick because it's not that hard to complete. I don't reckon. I don't feel like it's like one mission was 20 minutes. I feel like it won't be that big, the game.
Yeah, probably about 10 missions or so, 20 minutes a mission. You know, you could kind of just shoot
10,
your way
12
through.
hours. Yeah, just go crazy.
Nice and easy.
Re-entry of It Takes Two.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is interesting. I don't know why it's interesting though. What's that doing? Game
Pass quests, I think.
Yeah, I don't see it. It's not written down as, but yeah, we should probably go for this quest at some point. But hey, Elden Ring went at 1 place because it was on sale, I suspect. Grand has dropped 5 places, which is a bit of a shame after its release. Cyberpunk is still there. Cyberpunk's still hanging out, 31.
Nice.
Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Special Edition is gone up 2 more places to 32.
Why?
That's amazing. It's so good.
I don't understand why.
Are we thinking that's going to be a top 20 game soon? Keep climbing?
It looks like it's going to end up in the top 20 at some point.
Because that was a re-entry not long ago, and it just kept climbing and climbing.
It just kept going up and up. I think people are getting hyped for Starfield, and they're jumping back into Skyrim.
Yep. For re-entries for COD, Black Ops 3, for some reason, and then Gang Beasts, which is another stupid game, is a re-entry at 40. I hate that game too.
You just hate all the games.
No, just most of them. I just have opinions on games.
I noticed.
Yeah, okay, so Season 8's just kicked off for more achievements on it on Sea of Thieves. Yes, Sea of Thieves went up 7 places because of Season 8 kicking off, that's right, okay. It Takes Two rejoins 23rd and after being included in the Game Pass weekly quests. Do you know I'm going to look at the Game Pass weekly quests because we will talk about them.
Okay.
So at the top is play a game, a Game Pass game.
Well, I mean that's not hard.
No.
Start a game. It's probably been on Game Pass.
Just play any game. It doesn't even matter if it's been started or completed. Just play a game. So basically load in a game, which I did today, and it went ping, weekly achievement chat unlocked. Nice. Unlock 3 achievements or play 3 different games on Game Pass. Earn your way. So you get 10 rewards of that. Complete 3 daily quests this week. So that's nice. That's easy. It Takes Two. Play it. Get 25 reward points. So just turn on It Takes Two.
Fantastic. You know, I redeemed all my points from these Game Pass quests.
Oh, yeah.
Ended up with $90.
What you going to do?
I bought some games with them.
You bought that Need for Speed game?
No, I so want to. It's on Game Pass Ultimate.
Oh, is it? Need for Speed?
Yeah, the new Need for Speed Unbound, really? Because it's got the 10-hour trial.
Oh, yeah, no, that's rubbish. You don't want that. That'll just be annoying.
It's 10 hours. By the time you finish playing that 10 hours, it'll be on special. It's an EA game.
Yeah, just wait. Just hang fire to play that game. Just give it a couple of weeks. Let other people play it.
It looks so good though.
Yeah, I know, but then it might be rubbish.
Oh, the early reviews say they haven't had this much fun since Underground 2.
Okay, just hold fire. Just wait.
Okay, I'll
Just
wait. I'll take.
because I bought into. I actually got the last one, and I was really excited. I played it, and it was okay for a little bit, and
Which
I
one
got
was
bored.
that?
I have no idea. Need for
Payback?
Speed, maybe the last one that came out, whatever it was.
What was the last one?
Yeah.
Well, because you could buy Need for Speed Payback for like on the sales. I think it was $2 or something. And then if you have Game Pass Ultimate, one of the perks is the deluxe edition upgrade.
What? Say that again.
So on specials, you could get Need for Speed Payback, and it was super cheap. I think, yeah, you could buy it for like under $5. Need for Speed Payback, and if you're a Game Pass Ultimate subscriber, the upgrade to the deluxe edition with all the cars and all the extra DLC and that you could get. That was a perk.
Oh, okay.
I think it's still a perk.
Yeah, there's a few like that because it wasn't Odyssey came out. It had like a kit or something you could get for Odyssey. One of
Yes,
the Assassin's
one of
Creed
these.
games, I think it was. Oh, Need for Speed Heat was the last one I got.
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
Man.
it
I
was
wanna
all
play,
right. It was all
Pursuit
right.
Remastered.
Remat, yeah. Anyway, so yes. Shall we keep going quickly? Quest dedication, complete 12 dailies, 8 quite weekly. So this is all the ones where you to kind of do play 4 different quests. Game Pass games is a monthly one. Payback 2, get 2 kills, 75 points. Ghost Recon Wildlands Standard Edition, gain 3.0. Oh, gain 3.0 travel distances. Okay, just run around a bit. And Watchdog 2, gain 100 followers. Oh, For Honor, complete 1 objective below. 1 objective
They
below.
put For Honor has always been in the Game Pass quest. It's weird.
But I don't understand how it says it. Complete 1 objective below. I feel like there's words missing.
Well, if you have a look, it probably gives you a bunch of objectives you could complete.
Oh, okay, yeah. Get 2 honourable kills in multiplayer. Get 2 kills in multiplayer in on standards and yeah, okay. Play any cloud game on download. Okay. Oh, so there's 2. All right. Okay, well there you go. Extra,
Cool.
extra chart content there.
Nice. That's exciting.
Right, there wasn't a huge amount of news. It's really short actually.
Okay.
That story is Activision. I want to talk about Activision real quick.
Cool.
Because who hasn't jumped in yet is China. So this could end up kind of going really badly.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right story. Must have read the story. Is it that one there? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, Activision, it could get quashed by China quite easily because they quashed the one where was it AMD were going to buy Nvidia or something? It wasn't that, but you know that sort of level of stuff.
Interesting. I thought China had already rejected it. The last thing I heard was I think it was China had rejected this the acquisition, and everyone kind of went, it's China, they can't tell American companies what to do, so no one cared.
Oh, well, so this was what I was reading today. I kind of picked up the story. They're saying this is going to be completely pointless because we need to have, I think it's like 16 countries need to agree for it to go through, and one of them's China.
Interesting.
And they did
I
quash
wonder
one of
why.
them recently. They did quash some American company buying. Oh, I can't remember what it was now. It was like Adobe buying somebody or something like that. They went no.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So also, what happens if Activision get really annoyed with PlayStation and decide to pull all the exclusives with them anyway? Even if they say, okay, so it doesn't all go through, and then Activision go, actually, we don't like you anymore, Sony.
Yeah. I have
Do
a
you think this
feeling that with
could
all
backfire?
Sony's whining, that it's going to backfire. So if it doesn't go through, Activision Blizzard was going to blame Sony for the fact that it didn't go through, and their professional relationship is probably going to sour quite a bit, and they're going to do whatever they can to then probably get out all the contracts that they have with Sony.
Well, they'll just let them expire, won't they?
Yeah. But I mean, if this doesn't go through and then Activision Blizzard themselves decide to pull COD off PlayStation,
Yeah.
who's going to complain to who? You know?
Yep. Exactly. Because there's no
PlayStation
reason
can't-
they couldn't sign up and just go, oh, we'll put COD on Game Pass anyway, just as like a normal sort of contract.
Indeed, yeah. And the interesting thing here is that Activision Blizzard have even said that they're going to fight to make sure that this acquisition goes through.
Yeah. I'm reading the headlines here. So Sony claims Microsoft's true strategy is to make them make PlayStation like Nintendo. Brilliant. I love it. It seems that Serbia signed it off as well. Hey, isn't it on the stream?
There we go.
Oh, yeah. I've not pressed the button. Oh, wait a minute. I've got it. There you go. I was in studio mode. Sorry. Yeah, that's hilarious. Company argues that Xbox will become the home of FPS if Activision goes pro.
Well, yes.
So funny.
That's the plan, you know.
Exactly.
Competition. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, but I just think the whole China thing's going to break everything.
I don't know so much. I think things are going to be a bit different.
Yeah, and then Activision might turn around and go, "No, actually, don't think so."
There's been a lot of noise around Microsoft making concessions around Call of Duty and Sony and all the rest. The 10-year contract to have COD on PlayStation, things like that.
Yep. Yeah,
and the fact that there's a whole lot of rumors swirling about them still making concessions. So I have a feeling that, yeah, they're going to go, yeah, sure, Call of Duty, we'll sign a contract to say as long as there's a Call of Duty, it'll be on a PlayStation, as long as there's a PlayStation. And we'll sign that. We'll jot it down in blood if you guys wanted to. And then they'll just start using the other resources of Activision Blizzard to hurt Sony.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't see this ending well for Sony either way, even if it doesn't go through. I feel like Sony's going to get damage across the industry, though, just because of the way they've been acting.
Yeah, I have a feeling that it's definitely hurting Sony's business reputation and their relationship with other customers. And it's interesting to note that the Sony have advertised for a competition lawyer in the UK for their PlayStation division. They've put out the advert on LinkedIn, someone saw it today, saying a lawyer that's based in competition and that type of area, like business rules or rights or whatever it is.
Anti-competitive stuff, you mean?
That's it, yeah.
Yep.
So they're looking for a lawyer in that division. And everyone goes, so Sony are seeing Microsoft going to court with this, which is going to be interesting because either way, no matter how it ends, it's going to be bad for them.
Yes, and Xbox doesn't spend 70 billion on buying Activision. They could probably spend money just getting the contracts in that way.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. If this doesn't go through, suddenly Microsoft has $70 billion in their pocket, and they can just go, Square Enix, we're going to pay you for the next 5 years to only produce exclusives for us. What else is on PlayStation?
Final Fantasy?
Yeah, get the Final Fantasies, get everyone that has exclusive deals with Sony. They can just be like, here's $1 billion for the next 10 years if you want to only exclusive release stuff on Xbox or PC type thing.
Yep.
If it doesn't go through, there's suddenly a whole lot of cash that Microsoft's going to be looking to just pin Game Pass deals, exclusivity deals. It's not going to end well. They're literally going to money hat anything they can. And Sony's going to be like, but we have COD. Kinda.
We have COD. We have COD, yes. But Activision don't like us anymore. So this could be the last version we ever have. Yeah.
Indeed. It's going to be very interesting to watch. But we wait and see.
I know, yeah, March. I reckon it'll be done by March. Isn't that the 12 weeks or something?
Yeah, the 90 days that they gave themselves will be done by March 23rd, I think, is the date.
Okay.
Decisions have to be made.
Yeah, I wonder if the Americans are just going to go, actually, we're going to ignore you and do it anyway. I wonder if they can do that.
I don't see why not. It's an American company buying an American company.
Indeed.
So they should just be like, we're telling you out of courtesy that
this is going to happen.
This is happening. So thank you guys for playing along. But, American company buying an American company has absolutely nothing else to do with anyone else in the world. Thank you very much. If you don't like it, well, I mean, you can stop COD coming into your country.
That's right.
And then you can annoy the gamers.
Yeah, so fickle bunch as well, gamers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, continue on. Shall we move on from that? Yeah, the whole China thing was interesting. I was like, that's bizarre. Okay, so Xbox. Oh, Xbox and Barney's agreeing, making a long-awaited upgrade to Series X consoles. I think they heard you scream, Kyle.
Oh yes, okay.
So
what is this upgrade?
So what they're saying here is they've heard Microsoft is adding more customization options to the new home UI for pins and games.
Oh wow, it's almost like they realized people use this stuff.
Yes. Oh, so not the Xbox Game Pass front UI, or whatever we're going to call it. Stay tuned for more backgrounds. Also, we've had tons of varied feedback, including wanting to see more custom backgrounds. We're on it. Actually, I should click on the Xbox news story and see where it takes us. It's going to be exciting.
It's quite funny. Their comment is, "We've heard that you want to see more of your own stuff."
I know. You want to personalize your own game, your Xbox. Wow.
You want to see the stuff that you have? Ah, what a novel thought.
Oh, I mean, bin all the pins that you've been pinning for the last 7, 8, and 9 years, whatever it is.
Yep. Interesting. Yeah. So starting this week, all users on the Skip Ahead, Alpha, Skip Ahead, and Alpha rings will be able to preview the new home experience. Users will be able to offer different layouts of experience. We'll look forward to hearing what you think of each one. So this is from news.xbox.com. So that's why it sounds like Xbox talking to you. Ah, yes.
Different layouts of home grouping customer picked modules together for easier access will show some gamers. Let us know what version is your favourite. You can now add your top groups to home and see when you'll scroll down to quicker get access to games apps you choose. So you can make it your own thing. You can choose which groups you want on home by going to blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah, basically putting pins back again.
Yeah, after all that, after a good couple months, they go, actually, people put pins there for a reason.
So you don't like that?
Yeah.
Browse and watch your media new watch and listen spotlight. Next to your entertainment apps, you'll be able to find buttons that quickly link into your collection in the store and find more apps and more apps and movies and more.
Man.
And of course, list games. Sorry, go.
I was just going to say, there's so many really good concepts out there.
I know.
That have taken the Xbox UI and added onto it with really good stuff, like showing you achievement progress and how many hours played and gamer score and things like that in the game. Yep. And Microsoft are almost ignoring it on purpose.
Yes.
They could really make the dashboard something that is useful and pretty and functional and good and cater to everyone. Like, Windows allows you to change a bunch of stuff to personalize your experience. Why not just bring that through to Xbox?
No, but don't forget, Windows 11 is now being completely opposite to that, isn't it? Like they go, no, you can't change it. You have to do it the way we say.
Well, they're slowly rolling back on that idea. Mm-hmm. I mean, now if you right-click the taskbar, you can actually get to Task Manager.
No, I still can't do that. I still can't do that. It annoys me. I still got that stupid... I did it earlier, taskbar settings. I don't want taskbar settings. It's not what I want. I want the Task Manager.
Man, you just got to jump into one of the insider rings, clearly.
Oh, I've got the really funny little search thing, though.
Oh, I hate that so much. I've turned that off completely.
I have turned it off. Yeah, my widget, I don't even go near my widget. I don't go over there, so that's fine. I do work on my work computers in a Windows 11 as well, so that's all in the middle. So I've kind of got used to stuff being in the middle now. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure I like it, but it is in the middle still.
It's pretty cool, I think. I like all the animations. I like the fluidity of it.
Yeah, you like Mac, so...
Through to Xbox.
Yes.
How hard is it? It's not that hard. You can do it, guys.
It's Microsoft,
you are a software company. You make software.
It's Microsoft.
Your bread and butter.
It's Microsoft. Stop it.
It's not that hard.
Okay, cool.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
You are taking crazy pills. It's Microsoft. Have you not been dealing with Microsoft? How many years have you been dealing with Microsoft now?
Yeah, no. I live in hope. Eternal optimism. Or reckless optimism, I think is what I call it.
Reckless, yes. Or insanity. Keep repeating the same thing over and over again, expecting it to change.
If you yell into the void long enough, something in the void will yell back.
I don't know if you want it to yell back though. Okay, so Witcher 3. This is actually, Simone asked us a question yesterday. And I answered it with confidence for some reason. I can't remember why. It's because of this story. That's why I answered it. Witcher 3 is adding fan favourite feature 7 years later.
Oh, cool.
I do like comic book, and they're really bad, or they're kind of puns or whatever they use for alliterations and stuff they always put for their stories.
Yes.
So this cross-save feature now works, and you can cross-save your PlayStation 5 save to your PC, which is quite interesting. I didn't realize you'd go that far, but yeah. So it seems that you can now cross-save, and this is the thing that was causing confusion with people, because they're saying, so if you cross-save your PlayStation 5 to your PC, you're not going to get the achievements on the PC side, if there is any. I don't know.
Ah, yes.
Or vice versa. Like, you have to replay the game to get them. They're not going to ping all the achievements.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on where your save is, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But what you could do is play to a point which gives you, like, you kill the big baddie guy and save it there.
Mm-hmm.
And then import it on your other PC, and then you'll get it on there. I guess that would be the smart way to do it.
Yeah, it could be. Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. So yeah, this is what confused everybody. So, but do people do that? Play on the PC and then go, right, I'm going to play on my Xbox?
I think for us it's normal because with the Xbox, we've kind of not grown up, but we've adapted to play anywhere. You play a game on the PC, your progress is on the Xbox.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
So, play anywhere for us is not a novel idea. We've just expected it. And we don't realize that PlayStation actually doesn't have this.
No, they have a weird PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5 thing, don't they, as well?
Yeah, and they don't even have the cross saves across different platforms either. So for them, this is all new and exciting. And we just go, this is how I expected it to work.
So funny.
This is how it's been working since 2016, maybe? Like, catch up, guys. What you been doing?
Oh, wait, just say welcome. Welcome to how it's supposed to be done.
Yeah, welcome to 2016. You guys are almost in the future.
Yeah, it's really mean to the poor PlayStation people.
I know, but it's funny. Also, something I've noticed, and now this isn't Cyberpunk, but this might also carry across to The Witcher. If you upload your save in Cyberpunk to make it a cross-save, so that you can play on any platform and you basically use CD Projekt Red servers, it unlocks a whole bunch of extra bonus content for you.
What? And where?
So in your Xbox, top tip of the week, on Xbox, if you go to save, there'll be a new option called cross save. And if you hover over it, it gives you like a QR code and it says, by enabling cross save, you get access to a whole bunch of cool items or whatever that you can redeem onto your account, your CD Projekt Red account, clearly.
It's exciting.
And so I looked at it going, well, next time I'm in Cyberpunk, I should open up my phone and scan the QR code and see what it gives me. But if this is like how it's going to work for Witcher 3, by enabling the cross saves on Witcher 3, we might get some really cool bonus content.
I'm excited. I'm going to have a look and see if I'm working out.
Cool. Because I read that, I was like, oh, maybe it's new hats. And I like new hats. I want new hats in the game all the time.
Yes, you do.
In fact, today while I was doing a mission, I realized I was wearing the wrong hat for the mission.
Oh, dude. Did you just shoot yourself in the face?
No. I paused the mission and changed the hat.
Oh, okay.
But the idea was, the mission where you're driving the tank with Pan Am.
Yeah.
And I was wearing my cowboy hat. And cowboy hats are too big to fit into a tank.
Yeah, it looks silly.
So I took them out and I put on a different hat instead.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to wear the right outfit for the right job.
No, I know, I understand. I completely understand. I'm just trying to work out what digital stuff is, but I can't, and it's hard to.
Yeah, it does seem a bit difficult.
So many words. Because putting in Cyberpunk QR code cross didn't help. Just confused everybody.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It tells me how to enable it.
Oh, yep.
There's a video. So it's a 1.6 update, this was. You'll be able to load and save files from one platform to another. Click on the links, jump ahead. How to enable it? Go to get settings in gameplay. In the gameplay, you go to miscellaneous menu, and you should enable crossplay saves, okay? After that, go to the load game as you usually would. You see a new tab called Cloud Progression. You would just select it and press it in personal UI or QR code or scan your phone. Take into a website, log in with your... Oh, it's a GOG thing.
I think it might be a GOG thing.
Yeah, it's a GOG thing. Well, it says it's a GOG thing here. PC saved files can't be transferred to console. Console saved files can be transferred to PC. PC saved files can be transferred between PCs. Console saved files can be transferred between consoles.
Interesting, okay.
It's limited in Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, and Japan. For some reason.
Hmm.
So that now makes more sense, because now I read digital goodies. I went to the GOG page and I was like, well, that's weird. Why would it be about GOG? But this is it. So what you get is you get an art booklet and your voice digital comic.
Oh, okay.
And that's what you get. So you get an art booklet and a comic of some sort, yeah.
Cool. Well, that's almost worth doing then, getting some digital stuff.
Yes. It's actually shown this when I was talking about it. Hey, not to worry. All right. Are you going to complete that game this year?
Sitting down and trying to.
Okay. Actual story stuff?
Yeah, I've decided I'm actually going to go through some missions and not just walk around and buy some clothes.
I'm shocked. The listeners will be shocked as well, and probably won't believe you.
Well, until I get the achievement for beating the game, and then they'll go, "Whoa, he was serious. Look at that."
I know, yeah. Well, there's actually like 5, I think. There's 5 different endings or 4 different endings.
Yeah.
So you have to do them all because they're all pretty cool.
Yeah.
They are. The
Pan
Pan
Am
Am
was
one's
just good.
Pan Am's good. Rogue's supposed to be the best. I've not done the Rogue one yet. I was going to save that for a quiet afternoon.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Wait until the summer starts ending, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Because all that DLC stuff was what I was going to do, which I started logged into. It said I had to wait a day, so I got bored.
Brilliant.
All right, next story. Are we excited about the fact that the Xbox 360 console controller is coming back?
I don't know so much. Yes and no. It was quite a cool controller, but I'd only ever get one with display.
That's the question. Was it a cool controller, or was it just one of those fuzzy memories that was quite cool?
It was better than the Xbox, the original
Duke.
Xbox controller.
Yeah, well, that's, that's fair. But that was 20 years ago.
I'm trying to think.
So, the Hyperkin Xenon. Did you know that the code name for Xbox 360 was Xenon?
Oh, okay.
I learned that on Windows Weekly. I was like, that's brilliant. So that's why it's called the Hyperkin Xenon. That's why its naming is.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's quite cool. So Hyperkin got the official license imitation of the 360 controller. They've also, because theirs did the Duke, didn't they, back in the day as well? These guys, Hyperkin.
Yeah, they did the Duke.
And they've also got the share button, which is nice.
Yeah, it's all modern and share button.
Share button-y. Do you think that the X, Y, A, B are too far apart now?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just looking at the picture going, at the time, the controller was nice and easy to hold. But going to the Xbox One and then the Series console controllers, you realize how much more refined they are.
They are so good, aren't they? Especially the latest ones. Yeah. If you go back to an Xbox One controller now, it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, even because, they just shaved, the 20% off the top to make it a bit more comfortable around the hands.
And the grips, though. You get the really nice grips. The palm grips, I guess they are. They're really good.
The one thing, because I remember playing on this a while ago when I had the Xbox One, and the one thing that stood out to me was the gigantic battery pack on the back of the 360 controller. So you don't end up holding it nicely. You end up holding it kind of with your fingers curved inwards so that you don't jab your fingers into the battery pack.
Yes. Interesting. And grippy triggers as well.
Yeah. Everything was very smooth on this controller.
Yeah. It took ages for Jim Bean to notice the difference. She's one of those people. So yeah, this is, I don't know if it's a good idea or not. I'm so tempted to get one of those Dukes and just leave it in its box though. Just as a memento.
Put it up on the wall or something.
I need to get some shelving and stuff sorted in this room. Get this room decorated a bit more.
Yeah.
Yes, make it more geeky. That's what it needs to do.
Indeed. I'm trying to see if this Hyperkin controller has the battery pack or whether it's got batteries inside of it.
Does it say? Modern consoles controller, share button, headphone jack, USB ports, USB-C. No, it doesn't really say it's wired though.
It's wired. That's a pity.
Oh, funny. This is actually Source's Thurrott as well, which is a Windows Weekly guy. So that's funny. I'm guessing it would be the standard AA's.
Yeah, that's a pity because it would be a nicer controller if it didn't have the big battery pack on the back. You know?
I don't remember it being that big, you know.
Ah, it was.
I think
It
in your
almost
mind,
made.
you've got quite small
It,
hands though, haven't you? So
yeah, but if you have bigger hands, you would notice it more. Is my idea.
I didn't notice it. I don't recall the battery pack being that bad because I used to use the rechargeable battery. What's the thing you plug into? One of those
Yeah, just
battery
the slot.
things. Yeah, I don't
Do you still
recall it
have
being
your
that bad.
360 or your controllers?
Sorry.
Do you still have your 360 or your controllers?
No, I sold it actually. No, I sold it to some kid who was really happy just before Christmas. So I got my Xbox One because
Oh,
I sold it with a
brilliant.
whole bunch of 360 games, and he was just really chuffed. His mum and kid turned up, and he was like, "Holy crap!" Because I just sold it for $100. I was like, I just don't need it anymore, so I just sold it, and
Man, so
yeah,
he got a steal. He
a
was like,
huge
"This is
deal. Yeah,
fantastic."
controllers and games and Xbox, and it was the Slim, the latest one that came out. What was it called? The
Oh
Slim.
yes, the
Yeah,
E.
the E. That's right. It was
Evo?
an E as well, so it was relatively new.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Man,
So he was chuffed. I got my Xbox One, so I didn't really care. I think I got your Xbox One actually, didn't I?
yeah, you probably did.
I did got your Xbox One, and then had my one. I was like, I don't need a 360 now because backwards compatibility appeared, and I was like, right, I don't need it now, so I then sold it. I think that's how it worked.
Yep. You're like, oh, there's no need to keep this around anymore.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Okay, so we're not overly fanny about that then.
Well, I'd like to see it in person. I think it could look pretty cool as a display piece, but as an actual controller, I think the world has moved on.
It was moved on, yes. So talking of what's happening in the future, though, as they're moving on, is the December 2022 games that are coming out on Game Pass. I thought I'd do this as we're at the end of the year. You know, we're going to do many more podcasts now for this because December's going to be quite good.
So what are we getting in December?
High on Life on December
Oh,
13th.
yes. Oh, this is going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And from what I'm hearing, it's supposed to be very good. Like they've done a really good job.
Oh, yes.
Hello Neighbor 2, which is that weird kind of don't get caught with the neighbor thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Chained Echoes is. So that's the 6th and the 8th. I feel like there's more than that. Was that only 3 games we got here? I thought there was going to be more.
Hmm.
Oh, it's only 3 games. That's weird. I thought there was a big list here somewhere.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
Yes, anyway. So High on Life, anyway.
Yeah, that's something exciting to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Hello Neighbor. That was that on Game Pass ever?
I feel like I've got it, or had it. I've seen it. I think Ruby played it briefly.
Hmm.
And I wouldn't have brought that game, so yeah, I suspect so.
Okay, interesting.
But yeah, High on Life.
Cool. I'm looking forward to High on Life. It looks great.
Shouty daggery, stabby sabby, wasn't it? Was his name?
Yep. Stabby stabby. Really like the comedy seems really good. I just hope it's not too long.
Nah, it'll be 12 hours, 12, 15 hours, won't it, if they do it right.
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
Yeah,
Just long enough to be funny, not long enough to get annoying.
exactly. Games with gold for December.
Ah, yes.
We have $35 worth.
Oh no, please, Xbox, you shouldn't have.
I know. That's probably more interesting than the games itself. So Cult Canyon is a roguelike. I wonder if there's a video. There's any videos of any of this stuff here. So this is available from 1st to 31st. It's a 2D pixel art shooter, Cult Canyon. Your job is to save your kidnapped partner from the dastardly bandits using your gun and TNT. And there's pictures here. Okay. Oh, it actually looks quite cool. It's kind of interesting looking game. Oh no, it's not. Wow. No,
like
the
how
opening
you
screen
need to
looks quite
interact on
cool.
that.
Yeah, I know. The opening screen looks cool, and then I look at the graphics, and it's just a color, but different
Yes.
shades of that color.
Different shades of yellow.
Is that yellow?
Yes, it's yellow, like sand color. Sand yellow.
Sand. Okay. Yeah. Wow, that's an interesting looking game. And then we have Bladed Fury, which is a sort of like a side-scrolling hack and slashy thing. I think looking at this.
Hmm.
Wow, it looks really weird.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
some
does.
sort of 2D side-scrolling thingy.
Interesting.
So 2D action based on Chinese mythology, playing as Princess Yi or Ji. You have been accused of murder and exiled. You must set out a journey to prove your innocence and rescue your sister. leaving nothing but a trail of bloody revenge behind you. Unfortunately, like Colt Canyon, we can't offer you any completion estimates as don't have enough data. Wow. Okay. So yeah, they're pulling it out of the hat for Christmas, aren't they? Giving us some quality games to play.
Yeah. You'd think with December they would want to have like really 2 big blockbuster games for all those people that are going to unwrap their Xbox on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah, true. Because look how cool this is.
Yeah, you get a new Xbox and you'd think December would be the month where you can, and I get to keep this game for free. That's amazing, you know?
Chucking this amazing indie game I could have done.
Yeah, like that whole goodwill. Imagine you're a kid and, you know, you got a year of Xbox Live or whatever. You get an Xbox and...
You know the problem, though, with all these words you're saying?
Yes.
Game Pass.
Yeah, true. You get an Xbox, you're going to get Game Pass. And then if you're a kid with Game Pass, you're a kid in a candy store.
Yeah, you got 3 months of Game Pass for a buck.
Yeah.
You're away, yeah.
And you just... That's... Yeah. So, really, do we need games with gold?
No, not in the slightest. No, it's done. It doesn't need to be there.
Yeah, put a pin in it. It's done. It had its time. Good job, everyone.
No one cares. No one will notice it going, because I even forgot about it last month and didn't download the games.
Yeah, same. I looked and I was like, these games. Oh.
I didn't even look. I don't recall even looking at it.
I only looked when I saw it on True Achievements.
Ah, okay. Oh, yes, because it's on the right-hand side, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Ubisoft has confirmed the Settlers' new allies is coming to Xbox. Do you know?
What the heck is this?
I don't know. But I was like, I love the Settlers. Back in the day, I remember the Settlers because you could build houses anywhere, and then the guys would walk between the houses and create little paths where they're walking. And that was one of the best things about the whole game, for some reason, to me. It's fascinated me. I don't know why.
It sounds amazing.
I know, but when you're a kid, that you're kind of mucking around, you're going, oh, look, you put the house here, and then they walk back and forth, and they create a path. It's amazing. The new allies will be first entry in the series since 2010, launching in February for PC. And they've also announced it's in development for the Xbox and other consoles.
It looks very cool, very colourful.
Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? It does look like Settlers, though. Like, it's done a nice job of just recreating it and obviously bumping it up a bit, quite a lot bit.
Nice.
So they have kept the Settlers franchise on ice for more than a decade yet. Now we're a few months away from returning to the strategy-based game, Settlers New Allies. It's exactly the same. Look at it. It's amazing. I love it.
Looks really cool.
Launched on February 17th on PC. Surprisingly, as announced, it's also coming to Xbox, PlayStation, Luna, and Switch. There's no details on actually when it's coming out yet, but they'd say we'll have support crossplay and cross progression, which is nice.
Nice.
Yeah, no, this is awesome.
Ubisoft is telling us about this to detract from the fact that Skull and Bones hasn't come out and Prince of Persia hasn't come out.
Hey, I got into the beta of that.
How was the loading screen?
Yeah, it was really pretty. Good music as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Look, the paths.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Look.
I'm quite impressed.
They made paths between the buildings when they're walking. Look, that's what I'm talking about. That's amazing.
Oh, I like how that's the most exciting thing.
Oh, it is, because you're like changing the world. That's what I like about it. I think that's why I like it, because you're actually changing the world. You're putting stuff down. That reminds me of Settlers 2. That one screen there.
Oh.
It's so funny. Yeah, this is cool. I love Settlers. It's such a cool game. If it comes to Game Pass, it'll be even better. I can then jump onto it and just jump on the PC.
By the time it comes out, that Ubisoft Plus will be rolled into Game Pass. Eh?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. That's gone
That'll
quiet, hasn't it? Did that ever happen, or anything happen with Ubisoft?
Oh, no, I think that's gone very quiet. We've seen some Assassin's Creeds enter Game Pass.
Yes, quite a lot, yes.
Maybe that's the tester, testing the water.
Everyone likes Assassin's Creed, yeah. Oh, there, because Valhalla's going to come, isn't it, to Game Pass?
Yeah.
This looks awesome. I want to play this game. This I can get into this game. I love this game. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed that you're excited about a game like this. It seems quite silly and fun.
It's Settlers 2, or Settlers is an amazing game. If we can do it like Settlers 2 and bring that back, that game. I spent hours and hours in that game.
Brilliant. That's fantastic.
It looks the same. From my memory of it playing it in the 90s, or whenever it came out, yeah. Which is kind of what you want, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's, if they're going to do the whole thinking about what's it? You remember the past. The I've just forgotten the word. When you think about the past romantically, and it's all like
Yes.
that. If they can figure out that, then I think it'll be a great game.
Yep. It's got me. I'm hooked on the videos, so that's cool.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it upgrades the video. When you're playing, you upgrade your guys. It improves it. It looks pretty much the same as I remember it. Because all the different places had different types of like towers and stuff that you build.
Okay.
That's so cool, isn't it? Okay, cool.
Really,
I found my game for next year.
from going about nothing, knowing nothing about this game, to now looking forward to it, you've sold me on it quite well.
I love it because all the characters, what I liked about it was all the characters had their little job and they would wander around and do the little job. You can follow one guy who chopped down a tree, carry the tree to the sawmill. Then the sawmill guy would appear and chop up the tree and put the stuff outside. Then the guy building a house would go and pick up the logs and take it to a house and go and build something. Or go and put it in the storeroom, depending on what you made him do. So cool. Everyone has little jobs and they run around and
They do their little jobs.
they do the little jobs. Like good little people. Okay, cool. I think that's awesome. Oh dear. Okay, so Gothic's back to something that's out now. So there's an update for Gothic Knights. Gotham Knights, not Gothic Knights. That's a different game. Gotham Knights is an
It's a
update.
very different game.
The Heroic Assault achievement list is out for Gotham Knights.
So what
Why
is
was-
heroic assault?
I shall tell you.
Oh, that's exciting.
I know, this is excellent, isn't it? So this is it's a 4-player co-op endgame activity that takes the form of some arena-based wave/horde modes. So the achievements actually give away, not to say give away, but to kind of tell you what you're doing, basically. So if I look at the achievements down here, it is there's not that many achievements. So you defeat Harley Quinn in a showdown, and then defeat Mr. Freeze, Mesha Freeze. I don't know who that. Oh, it must be his wife or something. Clayface, Talia, and then all the villains, and then to complete 30 floors. So it will be a go down this floor, clear this floor, go to the next floor. After 5 floors, 10 floors, you meet the baddie at the end, the big boss person at the end. That'll what it be. But it's 4-player, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Yeah, so you can all be Robin.
Yeah, 4 people playing Robin. That would be great.
That'd be hilarious, yeah. Yeah, so 4-player restricted to so the 4-player co-op is just restricted to the Heroic Assault, which we knew, because the campaign's 2-player.
Yeah.
But there's also another thing they brought in. What did they say? There's a new supervillain coming called Starro. Do we know Starro?
That's new to me.
Okay, cool.
Is he like a K-pop star or something?
It's Starro. Yeah, that's exactly yes. Starro, don't even know. Clicking on the link helped me not at all. That was not a very good link to click on. So it comes out, when is it? 8 p.m. It doesn't actually say what day it is. I think it's now. I think it's actually out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It says 8 a.m. PT, or ET, or 4 p.m. GMT, or 5 p.m. So that's like 3 o'clock in the morning for us, basically.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So I've just had a look at Starro. And in a shock to no one, Starro is a giant starfish-looking alien creature.
Okay.
So, yeah, you've gone from being Robin to fighting a giant starfish alien.
Yeah, makes complete sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is cool. I like this. And they did say they were going to bring... It's not a surprise, because they did say they were going to bring it out in this date, so it's not a complete surprise. Yeah. I'm quite excited to go back in. I'm going to go back in and complete this game anyway. So I've been distracted by something else, fighting with Tony about doing a game currently. But last couple of stories. A weird week of news. So random. I saw this come up. So Xbox is selling a mini hoodie for your wireless controller.
Oh, I saw this as well.
$25. I saw the price come up before I saw this. I didn't know what it was. I was like, oh, a hoodie, $25. That's quite a good price. I was like, oh, no, wait.
Yeah. It's a very small hoodie.
It's a very small hoodie. And you can see a little sneaky looking Xbox controller in there, all snug and warm. Do you want your Xbox controller snug and warm, though, and all sweaty? I'm not sure if you want that.
Oh, my word. I don't know What the heck? Who decided
I don't
this
know.
was a good thing to
I
put
think
out?
no, I think you've hit it right. You've hit it. I don't know what the heck, and that's exactly that's it. Look what's going on. Really,
No, no
it
one knows
has
what's going on
little
anymore.
arm things.
Yeah. Oh
I
wow.
don't even know. You can't. Only if they have a hook on the back of it. It could be quite cool to hang it, I guess. If they had a hook on the back of the on the
I
No, there's no
don't.
hook. Oh, you can get it in white as well.
Yeah, it's this. You know, if this came out in April for April Fools, this would be funny. But coming out near Christmas, like, what the heck? Have they run out of ideas, or
I,
is this? Did they lose a bet with like Wendy's or something, or Taco Bell or something that they needed to do this?
it's worse. There's an Xbox Puffin drinkware.
Yeah.
What the heck? Okay,
Have
so
they
you can
realized that people will just buy anything with an Xbox logo on it these days?
yeah, pretty much. I don't know what to say to that. There's a controller, sorry, a puffer jacket for your drink.
Well, I mean, the puffer jacket for the drink looks really cool, to be honest.
You get choice as well. Oh, there's a hoodie, and a puffer jacket. You get a choice of two.
Oh,
So no, don't be restricted to just wearing your puffer jacket. I don't want my beer to be warm though. I don't understand.
I think it keeps it cold.
I hope so. Does it say? But it's got. This will keep
It
you.
looks very-
This diva will keep your drink cold and looking fabulous.
Oh, I like the hoodie. The hoodie one is really cool. It's got the little strings that you can pull so that you end up like Kenny, or your drink ends up like Kenny from South Park.
Now
Oh,
you're
no.
encouraging them. Now you're encouraging them by saying I like it.
It looks hilarious. The drink one looks funnier than the controller.
The controller one just looks odd. Yeah.
It just, yeah, it looks, it's missing a head. Weird. Oh my word.
Yeah.
I want the drink hoodie.
What they give down? Beans. Christmas present.
Yeah, come on, beans. Oh my word. So the hoodies, the controller hoodies, they are pre-orders. So you have to order them now and you'll get them in mid-February. The drinkware hoodies, if you order them now, you will get them by December 19th, it says.
Oh yeah, because it actually is on New Zealand as well, doesn't it? Oh, in Australia for you. It actually says where you are.
Yeah.
Gives you local stuff. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Oh man. Like a 90s sweatshirt. This is hilarious. I love it.
Oh no.
This
I'm
is
sorry.
the one I want.
I'm sorry.
The controller hoodie? No, that's lame.
So
This
what
one.
the puffin, the grey,
Yeah, the
grey
sweatshirt.
jacket, the sweater jacket.
You don't need the fur around the drink. That's just too much.
No, that's ridiculous. Because that looks silly. It says
Yeah,
here
it does.
actually December 4th to December 19th. It says here estimate.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know how it's going to get here by the 4th.
Oh man. Don't you want it? It looks hilarious. So for everyone listening on the audio podcast, if you go to the Xbox Gear shop, which is gear.xbox.com, and you look for the drinkware, you'll see what we're talking
It's
about.
called
And
the
it is a little
Xbox
hoodie.
Puffin drinkware is what it is. Yes.
It's a little hoodie that you put your can inside, and it's got its little arms into the front pockets of the hoodie, and the little hoodie comes up and with the drawstrings, you can pull it across.
Have you seen this when you put your mouse over it? I don't know if that's not on screen. It actually has it tied up.
Oh,
I didn't realise they
good.
did a picture of it tied up with the bow. That's
yeah,
amazing.
so funny. Oh, my word.
Oh my word. That's the right. Oh my word. What have we done? So does this one do more stuff than just No.
Very good. Right. Because it is so good, I'm going to put a link into the podcast episode description so that everyone who's listening to the audio podcast can just click a button and they will get to see
So
this
what we need
beautiful.
is XboxCast Puffin
Yes.
drinkware ones.
That'll be great. Man, how many? Can I order more than one? Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you can. I don't think they restrict how many you order. Yeah, I've got to
That's
10, 20. No, they don't care. 21.
Nice.
Everybody's going to get these for Christmas now, is that what you're saying?
You know, it's nice and easy.
Just order 10 of them and give away. It'll be fine.
Oh, so funny. Oh my word, I love it. It's too good. Yeah, give me this over the mini controller hoodies because
Yeah,
they're
no, I
just
don't.
weird.
No one wants a warm controller.
Yeah,
Like, you get sweaty hands, you don't want a warm controller. It's not a good thing.
yeah, no, definitely not.
Wow.
Well, you
Okay.
delivered on that story.
I might just end it there. There was one more story, which is no. I should have left that story to last, but
Yeah, no, you peaked
I
way too
peeked.
early.
Okay, I'll do it real quick.
Okay.
There's a thing that you can plug into your Xbox, and it will now let you connect over 125 Xbox third-party accessories to your Xbox.
Oh wow. Okay.
Controller cross-platform converter, it's called.
Interesting.
Yeah, kind of interesting.
The one thing when I look at something like this, a cross-platform controller converter, the first thing I go to is how is this going to stop people from cheating in games? Because if you can plug something like this in, surely then you can end up with like hardware aimbots and things like that for Halo.
True. Don't play Halo.
That's not a good enough answer.
So what it says is Xbox 360 wireless controller receiver. So I was thinking, so you know all the game guitars and drums and stuff.
Ah, yes.
Could
from
you
Rock Band.
do that? But are they backwards compatible? I don't know if they're backwards compatible though.
No, they're not backwards compatible, which is annoying.
But can you play? Is there an Xbox One version of Rock Band?
There is, but you need the Xbox One versions of the instruments.
But do you? Could you cheat with this?
Maybe you could cheat with this.
Hmm.
It'll be interesting.
So yeah, the 360, Xbox One X and S, the Elite Series 2, all those wired ones can be plugged in. PlayStation 5, 4, 3 Switch fighting sticks, and Xbox One and 360 adaptive controller, which is good, and the Sega Astro City Mini and Mega Drive Mini controllers as well. So there's
Okay.
stupid little ones of the original kind of and NES and stuff like that sort of size. But it also has wireless built into it, so you can connect your Switch Pro, your
Yep.
PlayStation 5, 4, 3, and Elite 2, and Xbox One. BT model, I guess, Bluetooth model.
Yeah, the Bluetooth model.
Yeah.
And it works on the
on-
series, the one, the 360, and the
And
original.
the original Xbox.
Interesting.
Yes.
I didn't think the original had USB.
Needs a USB adapter cable on the actual. So if you read down, it says it needs a USB adapter cable on the Xbox original. X original, they've called it, which is weird. OG Xbox would have been better, bro.
Yes. OGX.
Yeah, I don't know how much it is.
$50, it says.
Oh, $50. Okay, well that's not bad. Where do you see that? Okay, just scroll down. You'd read the words.
I read the words.
Wow. So yeah, it's previous versions. So there's a previous version, but it's going to come out on the 30th of November, which is today, basically. This is version 2. It's kind of cool. Oh yeah, right at the bottom. So I can plug my Series S or my Series X controller into my original Xbox
Yes, you could.
and
I
make
don't know why
it
you'd want to, but
and make it wireless. No, because you want a wireless controller.
yes, you do.
Yeah. So for that reason alone, I think it's probably worth doing because it makes it all wireless.
That's true, actually. Could be interesting.
So this is yeah. Questions, so many questions. We need one of
Yeah,
these. Can someone give us one to test it?
We have left the news section with so many questions. Why
I
do you
know.
want to put your link into a hoodie? Why do you want to connect your Series X controller to your Xbox One? Why do you want to do half the things you should not be able to do?
Don't put your finger in the pocket, the electrical socket. But why?
Yeah, but I want to. Don't tell me what to do.
I'm done. I'm out. That's it.
Yeah. What strange news.
I know. It's been a strange week this week for news. I've been looking and going, I'm sure I've
Yes.
missed a bunch of stuff, but I don't know. I think Twitter being broken is not helping my news.
What do you mean it's broken? It works fine on my side.
It works fine, but I can't find anything useful in there anymore. It's just people complaining about it being broken. But then continuing to tweet. I'm like, stop it. Just do what you used to do, which is tweet stories that I could pick on.
Have you thought about maybe going to Harv?
Oh yeah, where everybody else has gone. I've got my
yeah.
account. Lee Howard at Hive.
You're still not following me on Harv.
Oh really? That's sad. I don't know why, because I'm sure I followed like half a dozen people when I signed up and then posted that I had it. All these people followed me.
Yeah. Hive. I think I read that Hive is only being run by 3 people.
I read 2, so okay, they must have employed somebody else. Must have someone making coffee now.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
It's not very good. As apps go, it's not very good because it's a bit slow and broken.
It is a little bit slow and broken. It's very slow and very broken.
It's very slow and very broken.
So yeah, let's not even try our mince words there with it.
Yeah, no, it's broken. But people appeared all of a sudden.
Yeah, people have. I mean, 1 million people in a couple of days, and there's only 2 people running the app. Good job for keeping it up.
Well, have they though?
Well, I mean, they've tried. Your phone doesn't explode when you open Hive, so I think that's a good point.
Yes. Mastodon is the way forward.
Yeah, although there's some privacy issues around there. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
There we go, Noel. That's your answer.
That's your answer, bro.
Brilliant.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Should we go into these new games for this week?
Yes, new and noteworthy.
Which new and noteworthy games, I will warn you, as the news was extra weird this week, so the new games are extra weird this week.
Oh my word. We're on episode 73 of the year.
It's 73 episodes in 1 year.
That's insane.
It's probably because we didn't go on holiday. Maybe we did.
I feel like you did holiday. You went to the UK, New Zealand, not the UK.
Yeah, that was just for a weekend though.
And I came and visited you for a week.
Yeah, you did. We still did a podcast though. So, working even on holiday.
Yeah, see, never sleep. The podcast that never sleeps.
Yeah, that's what they call us. That's definitely our tagline, the podcast that never sleeps. Okay, kicking us off on the new games, we have Speed Gunner Ultra. It mixes 2 different genres, platforming and shoot 'em up.
Gunning and ultras. So I was just thinking to myself before you start, and before I start slagging off all these really bad looking games, which I see immediately, it looks shocking. That geometric sniper. So
Yes.
we need to have an open mind sometimes, I think.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Although I look at this one and don't think we should.
No, I think this game is causing me to close my mind.
It's not. It's not very good.
It's not very good at all.
Unless it's really smart or something, like a really good gameplay to it.
Or like good music.
Good music.
But basically, it's like a puzzle platformer with wireframes. So 2D wireframe type game that looks like it would be really cool if you had the red and green 3D glasses.
It's actually like a wow. There's some interesting. The video is actually quite interesting, bizarrely.
Okay. What about the video that's interesting?
Just the kind of the tricks and stuff that you do. You go from flying to person to flying to person.
Okay. Interesting.
Exactly. And then there's a bit of a what is that stupid game called? That Flappy Bird game?
Oh, Flappy Bird, yeah, there's a Flappy Bird thing to worry about. Yeah, it's not very good looking at all. This game.
No.
Also, you're not showing the stream anything except a blank web page.
Oh, really? Well, that's annoying, isn't it?
So yes, Speed Gunner Ultra has not impressed us. You go from plane to person. It's a 2D puzzle platformer, shoot 'em up. Doesn't look very good, very interesting at all.
Let me just fix this so that people can enjoy what we're enjoying.
Okay. While Lee's fixing that, I'll move on to the next game, which is called Soccer Story.
Oh, this game looks exciting.
How does it? Interesting.
Yeah.
This
Well, it's soccer. It's
day
soccer.
one on Game Pass. But
It's soccer. Well, how can it not be interesting?
it's like a chibi version of soccer.
Chibi,
Kind of.
did you call it?
Yeah, chibi. But you also fish. And do swimming races.
Right, okay. Oh, that's cool.
This game. Yeah, Soccer Story is a physics-driven adventure RPG where every problem can be solved with your trusty magic ball. Along the way, you'll need to test bad guys in 1v1s, compete in a range of sports with your soccer ball, of course, and solve puzzles with your brain and your balls. But
I just
game. Game seems very, very strange.
So Cameron's very excited about this game.
Okay, but why?
I don't know, but he's very excited. And Cameron is into kind of like he does sometimes pick quite good games.
Yeah, but sometimes it's not always.
Of course. Oh, his ball's flying around his head.
It seems very strange, this game.
It's got a Minecraft look to it.
Yeah, it's kind of Minecrafty. It's kind of pixely. I don't quite know what else you do with it, but yeah, soccer story.
I don't know. There's word soccer in it. I'm thinking this could be good.
Okay, well, it's on Game Pass, so you can try it out, Lee.
And you get to play football. That was a foul.
Oh, yeah, it's a foul. Look at it. Oh, no. And then you go into dungeons and get chests.
This could be quite cool. I'm thinking I might want to
like...
play it because it's got soccer in it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you play it and tell us how good it is. If it's good or bad or terrible.
Okay.
So next up on the new list is Megaland.
Megaland.
No, it's not going to a LAN where you are connecting up your games and playing together.
Oh, a LAN like that. Okay.
No, it's Megaland 11. So not just 1 or 2, but 11 Megalands here for you. Unlucky rescuers have only 11 days to get off a planet that has been abandoned by everyone. Their scientific expedition ship catches an SOS signal, but because of an unsuccessful landing, the rescue operation turns out to be a complete failure. Oh dear. Now you must find shelter and adapt to the harsh conditions of the red planet, and even though there are 5 people in the crew, you must rely on only yourself.
What?
No,
they're just standing around dancing. That's what they're doing.
Well, sometimes when you're on the planet, all you can do is just dance. On the red planet.
Odd looking game.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a cartoon version of Astroneer. And Astroneer is already a cartoon version, so... How weird.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, that's why it's in the new section. It's new for a reason. Next up is, and I must say, looking at the graphics of this game, maybe I should have moved it into the noteworthy section. This game is Warp Drive.
Well, it's got a good name.
It's got a great name, and if you look at the graphics, it's all very cel shaded.
Yeah, it's based on Borderlands racing cars.
It's Borderlands racing cars. It's Borderlands Wipeout.
Wipeout, yeah.
What it is. It looks fantastic.
It does look really cool. Although Microsoft really need to fix out their website so it does play videos properly.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. So it's a fast-paced racing game with a brand new way to drive. You teleport. Get behind the wheel of a powerful quad rotor to test your creative driving abilities by racing on the ceiling, jumping huge canyons, and driving up waterfalls in an epic inverted racing battle. Drive smart, battle rifles, boost fast, and warp your way to victory.
So the question is it got co-op multiplayer or is any of that sort of stuff going on? So local multiplayer, 2 to 4 people.
Nice, local multiplayer.
4K.
Good. Ooh, 4K Ultra HD. That's
shared/split screen.
Oh, cool.
Doesn't actually say it's online multiplayer. It does say Xbox Live, but I think that's just because it's Xbox Live.
Yeah.
60 FPS plus.
It would be really cool if you could do, like, say, 12-player races or something.
Yeah. Just 2-player local multiplayer, 2 to 4 people, and split or shared screen. Interesting. Sounds a bit dangerous.
Maybe it's coming out for multiplayer soon. Hopefully. It actually looks really cool.
Super Gonk is the make of it.
Super Gonk. I've heard of them before. What else does Super Gonk make?
I don't know. We could probably find out. Sounds like a pretty uncommon name for something.
Yes, indeed.
Ah, the website doesn't work.
Oh, that's amazing. Good job, Super Gonk.
Guildford Games. That's a UK people based out of Guildford, UK.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they've made...
Let's move on from Warp Drive, which actually looks really cool.
They made Trailblazers too, which is exciting. A similar sort of thing.
Oh, yes.
Continue. Sorry.
The next game is Sword of the Vagrant. And in this game, it is a 2D action RPG. You play Vivian, and you experience an exciting and challenging adventure that utilizes combo chains, charge attacks, and special skills, all while improving your character's build through new equipment and abilities.
It's that kind of slightly better bits again, isn't it?
It's kind of cartoony. It's not really pixely in a way, if you know what I mean. It's all like hand-drawn.
Yeah. It's almost on that kind of return to Monkey Island sort of level.
Yeah, that kind of cartoon style. Definitely. A 2D, what is it? 2D hack and slash?
Yep.
Yep. Looks interesting. Not too bad. Pretty interesting. I quite like the art style. It's nice and colorful. But it doesn't seem like it has much else in the game to keep me entertained.
That'd be a very interesting story. 70 monsters?
Oh, 70. What are you going to do with all
Oh,
them?
sorry.
Oh, suddenly we have noise.
I hit the wrong button. Yeah, okay. Who knows?
Who knows? It might be good. But from what we can see, it just looks like Return to Castlevania in a way.
Yeah, it could just be hard. Yes.
Yeah. It does look like it's very hack and slashy, so I don't think it could be hard. I think it's just very repetitive.
Yeah, next one, noteworthies.
Now we're on to the noteworthy section of the game.
Although I've noticed a problem with this noteworthy.
What?
It's PC.
What? Oh. Well, it's here on the noteworthy list because it is coming to PC Game Pass.
Yes.
And this is Warhammer 40,000 Darktide.
Oh my god, what's going on? It's just confused. It doesn't know what to do. That link, it doesn't work.
It's because it says
it's stuck in a weird. It says it's in a weird loop of doom now.
Well, let's talk quickly about it and move on to the next one so that you can get out of the loop of doom.
No, oh no, it's broken again. Oh, now it wants me to sign up for emails. Oh my god.
No, how did you break it all?
Horrible world. Ray, we got there. I did it. It's okay, cool.
Oh, yeah,
I just kept
got it fixed.
Clicking every time. It was fine.
So, Warhammer 40,000 Darktide. Take back the city of Terratinium from hordes of bloodthirsty foes in this intense and brutal action shooter. Warhammer 40,000 Darktide is the new co-op focused experience from the award-winning team behind the Vermintide series.
So didn't Emily play this on beta?
Yes, she did.
She said it was really cool.
She says it's very cool. And the fact that it's coming to PC Game Pass had her super excited.
Yeah. I'm tempted to jump in and have a play.
Oh, you totally should. It looks really cool.
Especially with someone who's played it before, like Emily. She can just carry me. It'd be perfect.
Hopefully we see some console action for this at some point.
Yeah, I don't see why not. It's a perfect game for console, isn't it?
Yeah, looks really cool. So yeah, Warhammer 40,000. That's on PC Game Pass, guys. So if you've got Game Pass Ultimate and a good PC to play on, definitely check it out.
Yeah, it's not on cloud, is it?
No, I don't think it is on cloud, which is a pity.
Oh, okay, I'll have to close this page. I'm really confused what's happening there. Okay, I'll close the page.
Okay. Let's go to the next one. The next one should come out in October.
This little game.
This little game. People are only slightly excited for this.
Yes.
This is the Callisto Protocol. And this looks scary like anything. This is spiritual successor to Dead Space.
Dead Space, that's right. Yeah, I was trying to remember. So I was sat here saying the same as you. So
I was going to call it like Dark Void or something
Dark
like
Void.
that. Dead Space. So this is the new horror game that everyone's talking about. You're in space. There's creatures that want to rip off your face. It looks amazing. And you shoot things in the face. And hopefully you keep your face attached to your head.
Yeah, that's always a good end to the day.
It is a good end to the day. So the Callisto Protocol, it's on December the 2nd. So that's coming out on Friday, is it? Yeah. Pretty good going. Yeah, nice scary game if you want to be scared for Christmas. Next up is...
Yeah. That's a very good trailer.
It's a very cool trailer. People say it gets really nice and scary, so... good luck to anyone who wants to play it. It's not going to be me. Next up on our list is Marvel Midnight Suns.
So what do we think of this game then? I remember seeing this game and I wasn't overly impressed with it when I first saw it.
Same, but the more I looked at it, the more interesting it became.
Okay.
In that you summon Marvel characters in what? It's like a turn-based tactics style game?
I know nothing.
I think
Enlighten me.
Well, I will read what it tells me here.
Okay.
Basically, when the demonic Lilith and her fearsome horde unite with the evil armies of Hydra, it's time to unleash Marvel's dark side. As the hunter, your mission is to lead an unlikely team of seasoned heroes and dangerous supernatural warriors to victory. Can legends such as Doctor Strange, Iron Man, and Blade put aside their differences in face of growing apocalyptic threat? If you're going to save the world, you'll have to forge alliances and lead the team into battle as the legendary Midnight Suns.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds exciting. You have Blade.
Yeah, no,
That's
the video is quite cool. There's no video here for some reason on the Xbox website, but the video is quite cool. But I don't think it's reflective of the gameplay, the video.
Yeah, I thought it was a tactics style game, which will be interesting. So it's amazing. Like, this game comes out and it can do, 4K Ultra HD, HDR10, 60 plus FPS with Dolby Atmos and ray tracing. And then you have the game like someone else and they like, oh, we can't do that on Xbox.
We can't do that. Yeah, that's right.
So, Midnight Suns, are you pulling up a video for us to have a look and see if I'm right?
All I've got is thanks for watching though, and no video.
Well, that's a problem.
That's not really what I was looking for. Oh, and I closed the screen. It's all gone wrong.
Oh, it's all gone wrong.
No one knows what they're doing. There's freaking amateurs everywhere.
Well, if you guys know more about Midnight Suns, and
here we go. Yeah, look, it's
it's
a turn base.
Yeah, I thought so. Like a tactics turn-based game, kind of like XCOM in a way.
Yeah, exactly like XCOM, but there's the Hulk.
It's like XCOM, but there's the Hulk. Yeah, it looks really cool. Something interesting and exciting. And I like games that have established characters and established RPs going in a different direction.
Mm-hmm.
Like Gears Tactics, I thought fitted the Gears universe really well.
Yep. It's a good story. It expands on the story then. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and just changing the gameplay up so that it's familiar but different enough,
Yep.
I like it. Well, last on our list
is
a game that is calling to me. It is wanting me to play it. It's saying, Carl, just install me quick. You have Game Pass Ultimate. It's on EA Play.
It's not. It's on for 10 hours. Do not be fooled.
It's a 10-hour demo.
Have you seen any gameplay yet of this game? Have you actually watched any gameplay and stuff like that?
Yes, I have. It looks amazing.
Okay.
It looks exactly what it looks like on the tin. It's super cartoony. It's super ridiculous. Of course, we're talking about Need for Speed Unbound, the brand new Need for Speed game that has just come out, and it is on. You can get it now with Game Pass Ultimate because it's on EA Play with a 10-hour demo. If you don't have Game Pass Ultimate and you're waiting for the game, you haven't purchased early access or anything, it's coming December 2nd. So we can actually play a few days early because we're Game Pass Ultimate subscribers.
Oh.
Which is why I want to jump in, because this game looks really fun.
Yeah, no, it will be fun, but it might only be like 10 hours worth of fun, so...
Yeah, and then you've played the demo.
And you play the demo, yeah. But then you're like, oh, I've got all these achievements I started getting, and now it annoys me.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Right, so Need for Speed Unbound, it says, the world is your canvas. Prove you have what it takes to win the grand Lakeshore's ultimate street racing challenge. Across 4 intense weeks of racing, earn enough cash to enter weekly qualifiers, beat the competition, and make your mark on the street racing scene, while outdriving and outsmarting the cops. The latest addition in the Need for Speed franchise from Criterion Games delivers hours of electric, adrenaline-pumping action. People say the music is really good.
I'm going to say the music needs to be good. I was about to say that, yeah, because that's kind of what makes these games.
People have said the music's really good. From the gameplay videos I've seen, it looks exactly like they showed off in the trailers. It's arcadey, it's cartoony, it's ridiculous. When your car ramps, your car gets anime wings.
Yep.
When you zoom, you've got anime smoke coming out the back of your tires. It just looks so good. The aesthetic the aesthetically. That's what we want in this game.
I want a good racer that makes you feel like you're going real fast when you're going real fast, because that's what I think Heat missed a bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes games don't feel fast enough.
Yeah, the racing games just don't feel fast enough.
Yeah, you want to feel like you're a bit out of control and you're at 200 miles an hour. You're like, holy, I don't know if I'm going to survive this. Kind of, that's what you want to be at.
When you're coming into a corner, you want to kind of just hold your breath a bit.
Yep.
Am I going to make it or am I going to spin out?
Exactly, yeah. So if it gets that sort of stuff to it, if it feels fast, then...
I'm going to do it. I'm going to jump into this game. I'm watching this gameplay video on the live stream. And oh my word, I just want to play it. It looks too good. If you're really interested in this game, please take note. This is next gen only.
So that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yes. I saw someone buy the game and realize that they need to have a Series S or X to play it. So just keep that in mind. It's next gen only, but the reviews for it, or the people reviews, not the written reviews, the actual people reviews on Twitter have said it's really cool.
I'm hoping it is, because I love Need for Speed and I love racing car games, so it's kind of perfect for me.
It needs to be off the walls bonkers. The music needs to be good.
The
story needs to be ridiculous. And then it'll be the perfect game.
It's actually $60. This must be the US site, surely.
Yeah,
yes, US site. Stupid.
Because the Palace Edition, which gives you the 3-day early access, that one
$70, but
in Australia, I think it's like 104 because it's on special with EA Play.
So about 400 New Zealand.
Australian dollars.
Oh, why would you do that? I was obviously looking at something and then it decided to take me away from that completely and give me nothing I want.
Yeah, so in Australia, you can pre-order it now. The Palace Edition is $107, down from $119 if you have EA Play. And if you want to pre-order the normal edition, the standard edition, it is $98, down from $109 with EA Play. But if you have EA Play, you have access to the 10-hour demo. Why not just do that? Play the 10-hour demo, then you'll know if you want it or not.
116 New Zealand it is for the Unbound. 108 for the standard.
It looks too good. I cannot wait. I started installing it today and then I got the notification saying, your Xbox is out of storage. Otherwise, that's what I'll be doing after this podcast. I'm just going to go race some cars, bro.
Yep. I've been playing Grid, mate, for like, 70 odd hours, so I get it.
Man.
I get racing.
This one, you're going to play this and you're just going to be like, why did I waste my time on Grid?
Achievements, bro. Achievements.
And that's where we end on the new games. We end off on a massive high, in my own personal opinion. I think I did a great job.
Yes. We'll see. The jury is still out for me, personally.
We'll see how good Need for Speed Unbound is. It looks too good. But for now, that's our show. That's the last new news for the year. We may have a sneaky new news after the Game Awards show, because I'm sure there'll be a bunch of stuff coming out of that. But we wait and see whether that's actually going to happen.
I don't see why not. But we're going to do a Hog one, aren't we, as well? Don't forget.
Yeah. So that's the next thing I was going to announce was we're going to be guests on Hog. So if you're listening to this and you want to join in the fun and help us derail our friends' podcast, we will be on Hog on... When will we be? It's the...
is it the Monday?
I think it's
Monday the 5th or the 7th?
Or the 13th.
Oh, is it the week after? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's the week. So it's either the 12th or the 13th. Keep an eye on our Twitters because we'll tweet it out. We'll let you guys know when we're going to go and derail that podcast.
They love it when we come and help them.
Yeah. And we're probably going to be talking more about our Game of the Year awards and their Game of the Year awards. So it's going to be a chaotic six-person podcast.
Monday, 12th December is what's in Discord.
Cool. Monday, 12th December. That's
7 p.m. Melbourne, 9 p.m. New Zealand.
Okay.
There you go.
You guys have your orders. You need to come watch us. You need to come help us
come and jump in.
Podcast.
Come and annoy them.
Indeed. That'll be streamed on the Hog channel and maybe we'll stream it onto ours as well, just depending on how streamable Lee is feeling.
I might not feel very streamy.
Yeah,
I like having a night
night
off sometimes, though, because it's just hard work streaming sometimes.
And it's nice to just pitch up to a podcast and not have to do any work.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just watch something for an hour and then talk about it. I can do that.
It sounds great.
Have an opinion on stuff. That's perfect.
Indeed. And next week, guys, is our Game of the Year Awards show. That'll be on, I believe it's the 7th, is it? The 7th of December?
Next Tuesday?
Yeah, the 6th of December, Australian time.
6th, yeah.
So join in it for that. Also remember, there's the form. We've got the link in the episode description. Tell us what games made your list this year.
So has Simone started filling hers in then? I know she asked for the list today.
I don't think so. Have you filled yours in? Or are you just going to wing it on the night?
No, I always do a bit of work on it. Or at least write down an answer.
Nice. Well, we have our work cut out for this weekend. We need to get onto our list and make
Jump
sure
into
that
TA.
that's all good.
I think I played 68 games this year, so I have to go from a TA and go, what did I play? Oh, that's right.
Right.
Yes.
So this Game of the Year Awards show is going to basically be Lee talking about all the 68 games he's played.
Well, no, because I can only pick one per thing, can't I? I can't have...
Well, you've got honourable mentions.
Honourable mentions, definitely, but yeah. I can only mention like 60 games, maybe. Just because I played them.
That's fantastic. So yes, remember that, guys. There's a whole lot of stuff happening at the end of the year that we're wrapping up for. And remember, if you've had fun, if we've entertained you throughout the year, share the podcast with your friends and family. And also, you can donate to us on Patreon if you want to see us keep going and buying new mics. And also
bought a new mic. That's where my money went to. My Patreon money went to the new mic, literally.
Oh, that's going to be exciting.
Every single penny of it went towards a new mic.
Man, when does it arrive?
It got sent out today.
Ooh.
So
you're going to get it by next week?
For next week, yep.
Oh, man. So next week, you guys have to listen to see if Lee sounds any better.
Say how amazing I sound, yeah. Can I sound any better is the question, though.
Oh, you're so humble.
I know. Well, you know, when you got it, you got it, you know.
And on that note, well, where can they find you, Mr. Humble Lee?
Mr. Humble on Humble Lee Howard on Twitter, and Humble Lee Howard on XboxCast, and Humble Lee Howard 25 on Twitch. I should rename myself to that just to, but you know.
Yeah, there we go. You're the most humble person you know.
I am, yes. That could be my tagline. Everything, yeah. I know I'm good. I was okay. You don't need to tell me.
I know I'm good. It's okay. There we go. Lee's got his bio sorted. Brilliant. You can find me at Zarkris on Xbox and Twitter. Thank you guys for hanging out. We look forward to seeing you in our Game of the Year Awards show next week. If you don't catch it live, the podcast will be out in audio form that weekend. But jump into our Discord. We're super keen to hear what you guys are nominating for this year as your Game of the Year awards and all sorts of other things. Best music.
Tell us a story. When you do it, tell us a story why you think it's the best game or the worst game or the honorable mention or whatever. Yes, tell us all about it. We're all ears. And so you don't have to pick every... just one. So you don't have to fill in every single one as well? If you just want to tell us your best game, that's fine. You don't have to do every single category. Yeah. I mean, if you go, oh, this category is too hard, leave it. Doesn't matter. If you like music for one and that's all you want to talk about, then that's fine. You talk about that. That's good. Yeah, do it. But yes. So thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks to everyone in the live stream. Thank you to the audio listeners. We're not getting out of here because I have Need for Speed to play. So we have been the XboxCast, and we will see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night. One second. Right, yep, we're back.
I'm gonna go back.
Maybe I play it differently. That's why it works. It's so weird, though. If only I knew what I was doing. I know why it doesn't work.
Man, talk about aesthetic.
I'm excited, but I'm just trying to hold it back because last time I've been burnt by these guys before. Okay, now music will play. I know why now it wasn't working. Oh, I must have fixed this last time. Oh, who knows? Alright. Well, that was very efficient.
Yeah, indeed.
Hour 40. Jesus. Didn't seem like an hour 40 because then we only had like 9 stories.
Efficient.
It wasn't efficient at all, not in the slightest. Is Beans awake still? Actually, she's playing Pentiment. She's probably reading.
Ah, Pentiment.
Oh, she's just dropped off the XboxCast what she's doing, so she's now just logged out.
Who do you want to raid? Should we raid Emily, numbers and colors, since it's just us three,
Numbers
really?
and colours. Yep. Who's actually in the room with us? Anybody interesting?
No. Just us. We're the most interesting people.
We've actually got loads of viewers, but they're all either lurking or just bots.
Lurkers or just bots?
All exactly the same, lurkers and bots. But no, if you look at our Twitch stream, there's about 20 people in there. 20 viewers, but they're all bots, I think.
All bots.
Hello,
okay,
bots.
well, if the chat doesn't want to raid anyone, I think we can just...
Yeah, I think we should kill it because there's actually... Well, it says there's 5 people. Is anyone out there? It actually says there's 5 people watching.
It says there's 5 people watching, but I've no idea what they're watching because they're clearly not watching us.
I think they're just sleeping through it.
Indeed.
Oh, 186 is there. Hey, 186.
Yeah, I saw we had the spam. A good job on crushing the spammers' goals.
Yeah, it's that guy came in advertising. Dude. Yeah, that was lucky. We made it when we get spammers. Wasn't that the thing? Alright, cool. Well, we can call it. Let's call it.
Yeah.
Happy to call it.
Let's call it. Thanks, guys.
Get out of
Thanks,
here
everyone.
while it's still a reasonable time.
Indeed. We will see you all next week.
Next week, bro.
Late.
Laters.